Thanks for calling in. I know you just got finished with the workout, right?
Yeah, I just got finished with a workout. I'm sorry. I knew I think I was supposed to call in earlier.
That's all right, man. We got you on now. We got you on. So big event coming up to the Panhandle, coming up on Saturday, and I know you want to see a lot of West Virginia fans out, right?
Yeah, definitely. I've never been to Martinsburg before, so it's definitely going to be a new experience for me, and just looking forward to seeing all the Mountaineer fans there.
Hey, talk to me about what's been going on now since the season's over with. I know you said you just got finished with a workout. You're getting ready for the NBA draft coming up. What is some of the things that you've been doing trying to get ready for the draft now?
Just been working out with my trainer. I brought a trainer up that I've known for a long time from back in New York, and we've been working out twice a day, every day, for the last couple weeks, and I feel like I'm getting better, man. Just getting ready for these team workouts and the NBA draft combine. So just trying to be in the best shape I can.
Hey, KJ, I was looking at the 2012 mock draft, and they've got you going to Charlotte. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, as long as they got me going somewhere, I'm fine with it.
Well, they've got Anthony Davis going there too, so it can't be too bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's a talented player. I've seen him play over the whole year, so that definitely wouldn't be too bad of a look.
Hey, Kevin, I was following you on Twitter the other night. I did not know that you were a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I'm a Hawks fan.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we've been bashing you the last 20 minutes when you didn't call us.
Oh, I would say I'm more of a Kevin Garnett fan than a Celtics fan.
Okay, well that's fine. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what your thoughts were of Paul Pierce Tebowing after the game. If you saw that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, he was excited about hitting the shot. It seems like something I might have did in college. Nah, I wouldn't have went that far. Coach would have took me out.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Coach Huggins, we interviewed him, I think, just before the Big East Conference tournament. And what did we talk to him about? 12, 15 minutes, Fred? And I bet his mood changed about 3 times on us. What's some memorable moments from Coach Huggins?
I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, I said Fred and I interviewed Coach Huggins just before the Big East Conference tournament this year.
Uh-huh.
And his mood, it probably changed on us about 3 times during that interview. And I just wanted to know, you played for him the last 4 years. What are some memorable moments from Coach Huggs?
Memorable moments. I mean, a lot of them I can't really say because of the radio. But he's had a lot of memorable moments. I mean, he's a completely different guy, like on and off the court. I mean, he's the kind of guy, he'll scream at you, call you every cuss word in the book, but at the end of the day, after practice, he's like consoling you and telling you what you did wrong, and you like, I thought you hated me, like you just were cursing at me like 5 minutes ago. So it's a weird. He has a weird relationship with his players, but it definitely works, and he's the most loyal guy I know.
5:50 is the time. You're listening to In the Zone with Fred and Angela. We're joined by Kevin Jones, making the trip to Martinsburg, coming up on Saturday to sign autographs at the Martinsburg Mall from 2 until 4. KJ, I know you had some great runs at West Virginia, and I know going to the Final Four has to be one of your favorite memories. But outside of that, give me another memory that you will always remember by playing at West Virginia.
I think my best memory is actually going to like the first football game, my first football game as a freshman, and me and my teammates were walking through everywhere, and everybody is like yelling our names, and you can just like see the support that comes from this university and how much they respect and love their players here. So it's definitely a great feeling.
Well, you've definitely got a lot of supporters here in the Eastern Panhandle because Fred and I catch a lot of crap for talking Marshall. I played at Marshall and graduated from there, so we cover Marshall a little bit. We always get emails, oh, you guys talk about Marshall too much. So you've definitely got a lot of Mountaineer fans here in the Eastern Panhandle.
Well, I appreciate that, and I won't hold you going to Marshall against you.
Appreciate that.
Hey, KJ, what's I know you said you're working out twice a week now. What is the process like now, getting ready for the draft? Have you started to have team meetings? Will that come after the season? How does that work?
Well, I haven't really talked to anybody yet as far as that, but my brother is like a big part of everything that I do. My older brother's name is Gerard. And mostly if anybody wants information about me or wants to know what I'm doing, they usually contact him as far as like teams and everything. So I don't have anything set up as of yet, but that'll change in the next week or so.
Hey, KJ, one last question. We, up here in the Eastern Panhandle, Fred and I cover a lot of high schools. We have 5 high schools up here in the Panhandle that we cover. And I just wanted to ask you for some advice that you can offer to the high school kids and parents here in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia.
Just support your kids and whatever sport or anything they choose to do. And for the kids, just work as hard as you can. And if you really have a goal, really try to go after it and work as hard as you can for it. Because you can do anything. I'm a true believer in hard work beats talent any day. So anytime a person works hard, I definitely respect that.
KJ, I know you're not going to be a part of the program anymore as far as what is coming up for West Virginia as far as moving on to the Big 12, but you are part of it with the new practice facility coming in and everything else. Talk about the change that you expect to see from West Virginia moving from the Big East to the Big 12.
Of course, there's time zone differences, and there's going to be longer flights, and it's going to be overall. I think it might be a little bit of a shock first for fans and the people here and like the players, but I think once they get settled in the next 2-3 years, I think we'll do just fine in the Big 12. It's a great conference. I always think the Big East is the best conference, but Big 12 is no slouch, and they're definitely one of the top conferences when it comes to basketball and football.
Hey, KJ, what do you have any concerns about your basketball team that you're leaving behind that's going to that Big 12? What do you think Coach Huggins needs to do to get those guys in there to win some ball games?
They just got to stick together. They're a very talented group. I was actually just in the gym with them, and I see them working out, and the benefit of having a practice facility is that you have 24/7 access to it, and they're definitely utilizing that, and they're getting better. So I think we have the talent, and they can make a deep run next year.
KJ, I was watching you throughout the season, and you can never tell by watching you play, but at times this season, going through some tough stretches, was it frustrating for you on the floor because of some of the things that were going on?
Yeah, it was frustrating, but at the same time, I had to kind of understand, sit back, and realize the situation I was dealing with. I was playing with freshmen who've never been through the grind before, and sometimes their mind gets wore down from practice, and this is their first year doing everything like this. So I really couldn't get as mad. So I could only do as much as I can. Me and Trump being the leaders on the team.
Yeah, and I know at the end of the season last year, you were planning on going into the NBA draft and decided to stay your senior year at WVU. Are you still happy about that? Because when I look at your numbers, where your junior year you averaged 13 points and 7 rebounds, and then your senior year with 20 points and 11 rebounds, and set a heck of a lot of records at WVU in the basketball program with guys like Jerry West and some of those other big names. Are you happy with that decision?
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. It was one of the best decisions of my life, and I was just happy with the support that everybody showed me, regardless of what decision I made. Coach Huggins showed me a tremendous amount of support, all the assistant coaches. So they were happy with me and whatever I decided to do, and I decided to come back, and definitely just tried to make the most of it.
All right, sounds good. Hey, KJ, I said earlier when we talked to Chad Rogers last hour, talking about the event coming up this Saturday in Martinsburg, I said over the past 5-6 years, when you think of West Virginia sports and football, you think Pat White. In basketball, you think Deshaun Butler, and you think Kevin Jones. I think that you have been a great representation for the state of West Virginia, playing for WVU. And I know I've heard some tweets from Bruce Irvin, the football player, when he was drafted by Seattle. He always will remember West Virginia. I've got that same feeling that West Virginia will always have a special place in your heart for what West Virginia has done for you, not only for what you have done for West Virginia.
Definitely. West Virginia, I told everybody at our team banquet, that West Virginia is my second home. I feel like I'm from here. Everybody treats you so nice. The people are great here, and I couldn't picture going anywhere else for school. And I'm just happy that I could provide everybody with excitement for the last 4 years that I've been here. So I'm definitely happy about that.
All right, Kevin. Well, hey, we really appreciate you joining us here on In the Zone with Fred and Angela, and wish you a safe trip here to the Eastern Panhandle. And once again, he'll be at the Martinsburg Mall from 2 to 4 this Saturday for autographs and pictures and all that fun stuff.
Hey, KJ, appreciate it, man, and let's go Hawks, right?
Nah, let's go Celtics.
All right, man. Hey, sounds good. We appreciate the time, all right?
All right, yeah, no problem.
All right,
All right,
Kevin
thanks.
Jones calling in, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And once again, that's going on Saturday from 2 until 4. And once again, we encourage all West Virginia fans to go out and support that and talk to KJ, great guy. And like I said, I truly mean that when I said that, what he has done for the state of West
absolutely.
Virginia. I mean,
Absolutely.
he's a great ambassador, and I think he's somebody who will always remember.
He made
where
it a
come
lot easier for me to follow WVU basketball this season.
Yeah, he did,
I
and
really
also
liked him and Truck
Deshaun
yeah.
Butler did the exact same thing. We had a chance to sit and talk to Deshaun after he played here. He came into the studio and we talked to Deshaun and got a whole new respect for Deshaun, and the same way with Kevin. So, yeah, definitely two guys have done great jobs for West Virginia University and represented the program well.